So today I wanted to talk about the Jacksons of Atlanta and the content that I've been seeing both of them put out. So this is going to be a very brief video, but I want y'all to comment below and let me know how y'all feel about what I've said in today's video. So first I wanted to start off with Justin's video about him living in his car. Now to me, when I saw that video, I felt like it was BS. And just what he was saying just didn't make sense for me. And the reason why it didn't make sense to me is because in Mahogany's videos, she talks about Justin dropping off the baby and it was his day or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, okay, well, if he's sleeping in a car at a gas station, this is what he's saying. Is he riding around in the car with the kids and spending time with them that way? And if that's the case, then it's just crazy. And it's interesting how it takes for you guys to get quote unquote divorced for him to spend quality time with his children. And the reason I say this is because, you know, the last time he went live with the two boys in the back and, you know, he's posting content with him and his son's daddy, Sunday, whatever. Before it was just all about Mahogany. You guys were going out to eat multiple times a day, probably multiple times a week, traveling here and there. And it just seems as if the boys were always at home, always upstairs, always with the nanny. And now we see content with you guys each separately spending time with the boys. Even Mahogany, she's making content now all surrounded around her being a mom and, you know, meal prepping and everything like that. So it's just like, it's real funny that now y'all got time for y'all kids. Now she did say that he doesn't take the kids for long. He doesn't take them for even half the day. So for me, I'm like, all right, if he's sleeping in a car and you're not allowing him to be in the home, what do you really expect?
Tonight is my night with the kids, so I share our co-parenting, you know, structure that we have going on now. Baby, I ain't even gonna let me exit out this app. For this right here is why I don't get on my stories, because if I told the whole story, but it's God's grace is why I come on here and I be smiling and stuff, because God has really graced me. He really is. But don't think it's all perfect, because baby, whew, geez. Co-parenting has been going, it's been going. It has not been going how I hoped it or anticipated it to go, but it's been going.
But then again, I went to the comments and somebody spoke on that and she said, basically his ass is lying. So now it's just like, he said, she said, and I guess people have to pick a side. I don't really know. I feel like when it comes to Justin, he's on this sympathy train.
We never deal with the fact of how Job may have had anxiety, how Job may have needed to see a therapist, how Job was coping with the hurt of what he lost. We never deal with that. Whatever, if you're going through a season where you've lost some things, you're in the season where you're not favored, you feel like you're not favored, you're not winning. I want to tell you something to hang in there. I was about that much close of giving up. About 2 times.
So it just seems as if he feels no real sympathy for what he did to his wife and his children. Like, you literally got her pregnant back to back to back and now you're gone just for lust. So now I want to move on to the whole meal prep situation. Okay, so Mahogany, I feel like, is doing things that are very, very common with women. We love hard. We just try to make things work. So she was meal prepping because she said she wants to make sure the kids kids have food when she's there, when the nanny's there, when Justin is there and he's taking care of them. But for me, I feel like that's not allowing him to be a father. And this is probably the reason why he just drops them off on you and just goes about his way, because you probably don't have a backbone. And it's just sad to see. Now, I don't know if he's more aggressive behind the scenes and possibly she feels like she just has no choice, but there's no way in hell I have to cook, I have to take care of all these kids, and I have to do laundry or, you know, hair, brush teeth, whatever the case may be, and they have another parent. Like, there's no way in hell. Why the hell are you helping him take care of his own children? Unless you're lying. Like, it's just not making sense to me. And then, like I said before, it's just interesting how now we see you meal prep when before all we saw was you and his fat ass going out to eat all the damn time. And those kids were being fed nuggets. And once in a while you made some whack ass macaroni and cheese with the milk and vegetables and things like that. But I mean, I guess it's going to take some time for her to really come out her shell, because she has been with him for 10 years and somebody could really change your way of life and way of thinking in that time. And, you know, I guess it's just going to take some time for her to really showcase who she is. I feel like ever since they have been, you know, separated or whatever they want to call this, she is more likable, but the story just seems so fake and phony that it's hard to really sympathize with her when you just don't believe it in the first place. I want y'all to comment below. Let me know what y'all think is going on. So make sure y'all lock in with me for more reactions in the future. Comment down below, like this video to help me out, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.